So we have papers that are recyclable, we have used clothes, we have metal scraps. Akwaba, welcome to today's business talk on this channel. In my previous video, I talked about how Wood Maya inspired me with one of his videos to start this business here in Ghana with zero money. If you haven't watched it, I'll be leaving the link in the description section so that you can go and check it out after watching this video. Today, we are continuing with that particular video, that is the recycling business. So I'm going to share my experience with you, the things you need to consider before starting this business here in Ghana or in Africa. You can also apply this in any other part of the world. Make sure you watch this video to the end so that you don't miss any of the information I have for you. In Africa, Ghana especially, recycling business is another business that is worth considering. Waste and recycling industry offers numerous opportunities for someone looking to start a small business with a modest investment. Before starting this business, do a background check to know what you are about to get yourself into. Know the money involved and the minimum time you need to invest in this business, because starting a business requires some kind of sacrifice, that is financial sacrifice or time sacrifice. Both sacrifices are very important starting a fresh business like this. Also consider your location to find out whether this business will be visible. Normally, busy places or populated places will tend to favor you because you will be able to get enough waste from those areas. Also consider the location of the main recycling company so that you will not incur a lot of costs when it comes to transporting your waste to that recycling company. Now, the next thing you need to consider is by asking yourself whether you want to be a waste collector, a waste vendor, or you want to own the recycling company. You know, to be a waste collector requires a little capital or no capital at all, and to be a waste vendor requires a little capital because you need to buy from people. But to own the recycling company yourself requires a huge amount of capital because you need to buy equipment and machines for work or for your recycling, and you also need to go through some legal process to get your company registered before you can start operating. So you need to consider these three things before you get yourself involved. Or you want to start as a waste collector or waste vendor and then later graduate to own your own recycling company. So if you want to be a waste collector, then you need to also position yourself by asking yourself how and where to get your waste from. I mean, do you want people to pick the waste for you, or you would like to pick it yourself? But if you also want to be a waste vendor, then you need to also look for waste collectors to buy from them. Then you can send it to the recycling companies yourself to sell it. To be able to make a lot of money in this business, you also need to locate a lot of pickup points or pickup locations so that you can get the right materials in a large quantity. The next thing you need to consider is the type of waste you want to get into. We have a lot of things that are recyclable in our environment, so you have to look at your environment, the kind of waste they produce most in. So we have papers that are recyclable, we have used clothes, we have metal scraps, we have plastics, sacks, and so many other stuff. So you have to look at what item you can get most in your environment before you get yourself into this business. The next thing to consider is your transportation. How do you intend to transport your waste from your current location to the recycling company? If you want to be a waste vendor or you want to be a waste collector, how do you intend to transport it? You can either hire or buy a truck depending on your pocket. I hope I'm making sense here. The next thing you need to ask yourself is whether you want to do this as part-time or a full-time business. If you're already occupied with other things, then I recommend you do it on a part-time basis or consider it to be a part-time hustle. So this business is able to stand well and you can gradually shift or graduate to be do it as a full-time business. So my final word to you, when considering starting a recycling business, you should first research in this area to get enough information that can help you to decide if your business can turn into a profitable recycling business or not. A lot of things we need to discuss under this topic, the recycling business topic, but because of time, we end this video here and then we continue with the next discussion in our next video. So if you haven't watched this video, YouTube is suggesting this video to you. Please click on it and go and watch it. Check out other content on this channel too and get more inspiration from the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please you can also click on the subscription button and subscribe to support me. Let me also know what you are up to in the comment section. Please comment for me to get my video boosted. So I'm going to see you in my next video very soon. Bye.